Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's crucial for any man seeking a fulfilling, long-lasting relationship. We're talking about those red flags, those subtle cues, those whispers of doubt that tell you she might not be the one. Look, we all have instincts for a reason. When you feel something isn't quite right in your gut, it's time to pay attention. This isn't about being cynical or jaded, it's about protecting your heart and ensuring you're investing in a relationship that deserves you. Throughout this video, we'll explore 10 signs that might indicate she's not the one. Let's be honest, physical chemistry is important in any romantic relationship. But when a woman seems overly comfortable with physical intimacy right off the bat, it might be a sign to proceed with a little caution. Now, this doesn't mean she's automatically bad news. Some women are naturally more expressive and physically affectionate. But if she's initiating advanced intimacy early on, and it feels disproportionate to the emotional connection you've built, trust that instinct. It could be a sign that she's seeking validation through physical intimacy, perhaps due to past relationship experiences. Or she might be uncomfortable with emotional vulnerability and uses physical touch as a way to avoid deeper connection. Pay attention to how she responds when you try to shift the focus to emotional intimacy. The key here is balance. A woman who's genuinely interested in building a meaningful connection with you will be open to emotional intimacy. She'll be eager to share her thoughts, dreams, and vulnerabilities with you, and she'll be just as interested in hearing yours. However, if you find that most of your interactions are superficial, lacking depth and genuine emotional connection, it could be a sign that she's not ready for a real relationship. Does she shy away from deep conversations? Does she deflect personal questions with humor or change the subject? Whatever the reason, a relationship without emotional intimacy is like a house without a foundation. It's ultimately unsustainable. Don't be afraid to address this with her directly. Her response will speak volumes about whether she's capable of meeting your needs. We all embellish stories a little, it's human nature. But when you notice consistent inconsistencies in her accounts of her past, her experiences, or even her day-to-day life, it's time to pay attention. This isn't about being a detective or catching her out in a lie. It's about understanding whether she's being truthful and transparent in the relationship. Trust is the bedrock of any strong partnership, and consistent inconsistencies can erode that foundation. Perhaps she's vague about her whereabouts, or her stories change slightly each time she tells them. These could be signs that she's hiding something, or that she's not comfortable being her authentic self around you. It's important to approach this situation with sensitivity and open communication. Express your concerns calmly and without accusing her. If she's open to talking things through and addressing your concerns, it could be a sign that you can work through this together. We all lead busy lives, and sometimes plans need to change. But when last-minute cancellations become a recurring theme in your relationship, it's worth considering what message it sends. Think about it. Actions speak louder than words. When she consistently cancels plans at the last minute, especially with vague or flimsy excuses, it can make you feel like you're not a priority in her life. It's one thing to reschedule because something urgent came up. It's another to have a pattern of bailing on you. This could indicate that she's not fully invested in the relationship, or that she's struggling to prioritize your time together. Let her know that while you understand things come up, her constant cancellations make you feel unimportant. Pay attention to her response. Gentlemen, there's nothing more damaging to a relationship than constantly being compared to someone else, especially an ex. It erodes your confidence, creates unnecessary tension, and makes you feel like you're constantly competing for her affection. If she frequently brings up past relationships, compares you to her exes, or reminisces about how things used to be, it's a major red flag. It suggests that she's not fully over her past, and might even be trying to mold you into someone you're not. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who appreciates you for who you are, not for how you measure up to someone else. It's crucial to address this behavior directly and set clear boundaries. Let her know that her constant comparisons are hurtful and disrespectful. If the behavior continues despite your efforts to address it, it might be a sign that she's not ready to move on from the past. In today's digital age, our phones are like extensions of ourselves. They hold our secrets, our conversations, and our connections to the outside world. While everyone deserves their privacy, excessive secrecy surrounding her phone can be a red flag in a relationship. If she constantly hides her phone from you, flinches when you're near it, or gets overly defensive when you ask who she's texting, it can breed suspicion and mistrust. While it's important not to jump to conclusions, this behavior can be a sign that she's hiding something or isn't fully committed to the relationship. Now, this doesn't mean you should demand access to her phone or invade her privacy. Healthy relationships are built on trust and respect. However, if her phone behavior is causing you concern, it's important to address it openly and honestly. Her response will give you valuable insight into her intentions and whether she's willing to be transparent in the relationship. Gentlemen, we all appreciate a woman who takes care of herself. But when her focus on physical appearance becomes excessive, bordering on obsessive, it can be a sign of deeper insecurities that run far beneath the surface. If she's constantly checking her reflection, spending hours on her appearance, or prioritizing her looks above all else, it might indicate that she's seeking validation externally rather than cultivating inner confidence. This behavior often stems from past experiences, perhaps feeling inadequate or being judged solely on her looks. While it's important to be understanding and supportive, it's crucial to recognize that you can't fix her insecurities. Pay attention to how she responds to compliments that aren't related to her appearance. The key here is to encourage her to see her worth beyond the superficial. If she's open to shifting her focus and embracing her inner beauty, it's a positive sign. Gentlemen, open and honest communication about sexual health is crucial in any relationship. It's not just about physical safety, it's about respect, responsibility, and building a foundation of trust and transparency. If she avoids or shuts down conversations about sexual health, it's a major red flag. This could range from refusing to discuss past partners and sexual history, to being dismissive about contraception and STI testing. Such avoidance often stems from shame, fear of judgment, or potentially hiding something from her past. However, entering into a physical relationship without addressing these crucial aspects is like driving blindfolded. It's reckless and disrespectful to both of you. Explain that open communication about sexual health is non-negotiable for you and that you need her to be honest and transparent. Her willingness to engage in this conversation will reveal a lot about her maturity and respect for your well-being. Introducing your partner to your friends is a significant step in any relationship. It signifies that you're comfortable integrating them into your life and that you see a future together. So, when she consistently avoids or makes excuses for not introducing you to her friends, it's natural to wonder why. Perhaps she's worried about what her friends will think, or maybe she's hesitant to let you into that part of her life. It could also be a sign that she's not fully committed to the relationship or that she's hiding something. While it's important not to overthink things, her reluctance to introduce you to her social circle can be a red flag, especially if it continues for an extended period. It's crucial to address this issue openly and honestly. Start by expressing your desire to meet the people who are important to her. Explain that you're not trying to force anything, but you'd like to understand why she's hesitant. If her reasons seem valid and she's making an effort to include you in the future, it might not be a major issue. Gentlemen, relationships require effort, time, and consistent nurturing from both partners. When you find yourself constantly on the outskirts of her life, her priorities shifting to exclude you, it's a sign that something needs to change. Perhaps she's dedicating more time to her career, hobbies, or other relationships, leaving you feeling neglected and unimportant. While it's healthy for individuals to have their own lives outside of the relationship, feeling like an afterthought is not. This shift in priorities can manifest in various ways: canceled plans, lack of communication, or a general disinterest in spending quality time together. It's essential to address this issue before resentment builds and further damage is done. Start by reflecting on your own needs and expectations within the relationship. Once you have clarity, communicate your concerns to her openly and honestly. If she's willing to make adjustments and prioritize your relationship, there's hope for the future. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Your dedication to seeking a healthy and genuine relationship is admirable. Remember, gentlemen, these are just 10 potential signs, and every relationship is unique. The key is to trust your instincts. If you like the content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more valuable tips. Leave a comment with the phrase, "I deserve the best," to show that you've made it this far and are committed to building genuine and lasting relationships. Thank you for your attention and see you in our next video.